What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Comic Cave. This past weekend, we had the pleasure to go and experience DesignerCon
in Anaheim,
California.
Yeah, it's up the street.
It was fantastic, a fun show.
2022.
Great.
November 18th through the 21st.
Great guests.
Oh, the
VIP night started at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Went
Friday.
Went till about
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
We started
The
our
VIP bags included bear bricks and
Yes, dude, the VIP bags were nice.
A pin.
They were great.
had the
Yep.
pin, that
The
little,
Vincent pin.
Yep.
the little.
yeah, a lot of lines,
Yes,
but they moved really quickly,
everything was handled really well this year.
professionally,
Very
as it should.
professional. Yes.
The whole team.
Mondo.
Oh, Mondo was great.
The whole
As soon as you walk in the door, big giant Mondo-sized Mondo booth.
All right.
Got the space amoeba. Had some nice robot. Dude, it was sick.
Yep, it was out. It was.
I really liked the Mondo booth.
The
staff-
Super 7 booth was also pretty big too.
Yes, it was. It was just off to the left there.
it was.
That was cool.
Yeah.
the
Mighty
Medicom
Jack's was
booth.
pretty damn tight too.
Pop Mart, Pop Shop.
Pop Mart was there too.
Yep.
Retro.
Madrid skateboards, dude.
Yeah, that was unexpected but really cool.
Yes, it was. And we learned about SkaterCon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to that. I guess next year
Yeah.
in October. But picked up a coffin board from them. That was cool, dude. Good con. Very good.
Fantastic con.
Yeah.
We're kind of listing off some of the bigger names here, but it really felt to me a lot like an artist alley. You know, there was so many creators there, and they weren't even packed in. I mean, there's just so many. It was almost overwhelming how many like great artists there were. You just walk down the aisle, and it's like you could walk down one aisle and blow your whole budget.
Yeah.
Everybody had something cool.
My sister got there on Saturday and she said my budget was $200 for the whole show.
Okay.
First 4 booths, we upped it up to $2,000.
First 4 booth. You know what's funny is I went through my phone later that Sunday night, and I forgot to go pick up my Godzilla Bob's Big Boy that I wanted to buy. Remember?
Oh,
I told you I was gonna go back and buy that.
Yes.
I forgot to pick that up. I remember to get those guys, but I forgot my Bob's Big Boy, and then I also wanted to get that Godzilla Jesus shirt that they had.
Oh,
I want to go pick that up too, because remember on Friday I was spending conservatively so I can know where I wanted to go back to, and I only went to one booth that I went back to, and I forgot the other 3 booths.
It's because you can get lost, man. There's
And I got lost.
So much cool stuff. That's what's amazing about DesignerCon. Some people call it BallerCon too, because you drop so much money in that thing.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you really could.
But I think,
You spend your life savings there.
Jesus, I don't know about that, but
I do.
I mean, you potentially could. You really could. There's so many cool
like
things.
so many artists have so many cool one-off pieces that they do and they've designed, and it's like that's somebody's art that they put their time and effort into, and it looks so good, and it's going to be a one of one.
Mhm.
Right.
This isn't mass-produced Funko or Hasbro or anything like that. This is somebody's own work that they did on a badass like Godzilla or that pug monster that I liked.
Yeah.
Like those were all cool, but like they're like $250, $300.
And you're touching on something there too, because a lot of the people are so passionate about what they're doing with their creativeness. We met what was his IG name? There was one gentleman that we met.
Oh, Lost and Creative. He was
Oh my God,
fantastic.
fantastic.
You know what? We filmed a little bit of his booth. Let's slap that in right here.
How
How
you doing?
Boston Creative. I'm the creator behind this plethora of emotions. Right? So I have the journals for those that want to, escape in a piece of paper, right? Also canvases that represent that there. It's called Jailbird for the same reason that sometimes you just get stuck in your mind and you just can't escape, right? So sometimes, at least for me, writing stuff down or hearing music, which is why he has headphones, gets that emotion out, or makes you just get out of that reality sometimes, you know? So that's what I'm pushing with my art. That's what I'm doing with Lost and Creative. And yeah, just pushing peace, love, and positivity.
And are you on Instagram, or how can people find you?
Yeah, on Instagram, at Lost and Creative. All of them.
Twitter,
there we go.
Instagram.
I really like talking with him. He was so
he
cool.
was
Like you
a
said,
really cool
passionate.
guy.
He was
Yes.
passionate about what he was repping and what he was doing and his art, and just that little piece right there was just like, dude, that's awesome. When we went back to his booth looked like it was like mostly all his pieces were bought out.
Yeah, and I'm
And I was
happy
happy
to
to
see that.
He had people in front of the booth the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Every time we walked by, there was always a line and people engaging with his product.
And he
It was
looked
awesome.
stoked to be there, to be talking to everyone, and he seemed very genuine, which is the other thing too that you found a lot at this convention. A lot of people are very genuine about what they're doing,
Their art.
their artwork, everything. I feel like, you talk about ancient civilizations and what they leave behind for us to find. Like, who knows what, what's going to happen to us in the future. But when you look back at things like this, I'm hoping that somebody somewhere is going to find all of this amazing art, all of these toys, and just think back, like, this was an amazing period to be living in. Like, we're living in such an amazing period in time right now because it's a clash of pop culture references and people's passion and people's creativity all coming together here at one and making things that are unique, yet how can I put this, they're all unique, yet they seem so familiar to us, and I love it. It's DesignerCon is just one of those conventions that's a lot of fun, and it's overwhelming to the senses.
Yeah,
There's so much
there's
going
a
on.
lot happening. There's a lot to engage with because, like you said, every table has someone's like soul put on display. Like they're really putting a lot of work in and effort, and you see it, and then you see it again and again and again, and it's just it can be a little bit of a sensory overload in a good way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just toys and artwork that we found too. There was a collaboration of like artwork and what was it? Herbal teas.
Oh yeah,
And
that was
guys
really
are-
cool.
Those guys are really cool.
These are our different teas that we make. We make pun-based artistic teas. You have literary, equality, LGBTQ, artists, scientists, medical, Latinx, art, and Hispanic. These are tea historic and our political.
How cool.
We just try to have a lot of fun.
Super cool. Love seeing that.
I want a tea now.
Yeah, right.
my throat's feeling a little
Feeling a little scratchy there.
scratchy.
Huh, buddy? Yeah. No, but man, it's an incredible show. It's so much fun. My kids love it. It's my daughter's favorite show. It's the one thing she tells me. She's like, I don't care how many comic conventions you go to, but when a DesignerCon comes along or something of that nature, you got to take me. So things like Lightbox Expo, DesignerCon, she loves because, again, to kids, this sensory overload of vision, of all the art, of the physical toys that you can play with and pick up, and it's to them, that's right up their alley. So you really do feel like a kid in a candy store when you're in this convention.
Definitely.
Totally.
And there's something literally for everyone. Like I said, we ended up meeting the guys from Madrid Skateboard. They were super dope. They were super cool. And then we met people at,
I met this fantastic artist. I believe his name is Erwin Papa.
yes.
He was
Erwin
great,
Papa
man.
was there too, man.
It was fun. Got a chance to take a picture with the man.
Yeah.
Look at his new comics that are coming out.
Yeah.
Shameless plug for Endangered African Hornman and Juggy.
Yeah,
Link below.
that's right.
And on top of that game that we learned to play.
Oh,
The emotional
yes.
Uno. I
Yes.
forgot what it's
From
called.
Dented Fields.
There we go.
Yep.
Dented Fields had a fantastic game. And I believe we have footage of that where we played it.
Yeah.
And so we'll
It was
show that one
fun.
off.
It
too,
was really
because
cool
It's
to
like
see.
Uno, but with emotions and... Oh, check this out. How fun was that?
Dude, it was amazing. And you know what I loved is when he was telling us, he's like, you know what? And I don't want to bore you guys with the backstory to this. And we told him, listen, man, everyone's story is important.
Yeah.
If there's something to this, we want to hear it. He's like, oh, man, cool. So he told us about it. And what we got from that is just how much love there is in this community. Because they came to back him up when he thought he was going to get screwed over on a deal. And they said, you know what, to the person that was going to screw him over, is that you have no place in this community if you go through with what you're thinking about doing. And man, that just like, that was it. Like that was it.
And
that
then who was the people that we got the t-shirts from?
Clone
Clone
X
XLA.
LA.
And you took a video around the
Yes,
booth, right?
I did.
So
and their
it's,
booth was so cool. Those
How
guys were
dope was
really
that?
cool, man.
Yeah.
And they're kind
their
of like
t-shirts were so nice, and those are high quality t-shirts
really,
they were
they're
giving
not.
away.
They're not the direct to garment
No.
nonsense you see on so many shirts nowadays.
No, but what was cool too is hearing those guys' backstory of how they became a studio, how they came together. They're like a collaboration of so many different artists. You got guys that are doing t-shirts, artwork, sneakers, so many things, and everyone's just loving what they're doing. And they were all there repping like their LA Dodgers style jerseys. I kind of wanted one. I was like, man, I'm like not gonna lie.
What I liked was his QR code.
It's,
Oh,
what
on
do they
the
call them?
sleeve?
RFCs. I think?
RFC.
You just put your iPhone on it, and it scanned in and opened their website. You didn't have to
Yeah.
like take the picture or anything. I was like, whoa.
Yes,
pretty
that was
dope.
next
was
level
cool.
stuff, man. And it's things like that you find at this convention of like, I think last year the big thing was the NFTs, but the education of why NFTs are important. I thought it wasn't just a cash grab like most people thought it would be. They were actually trying to teach us something. Same at this convention. A lot of those people try to teach you the business side of it, to let you know what to get ready for in case, you know, you decide to take this a little bit more serious or to make it your livelihood, to let you know what's going on. And everyone's so helpful and informative that it's just like you can really feel that the community's really that a community.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool, man, meeting so many different people, getting to meet some dudes that we follow on Instagram a lot, finally getting to see them in person. I know some of those people I'd never seen in person or seen pictures of them because they're not really taking a picture type. So to see them and meet them, that was pretty dope. I enjoyed that a lot.
One more thing that I want to touch on is the food court. How delicious that food court was.
The hot dog was next level,
Oh,
but you can't beat the Costco price, man.
Jose was loving that dog.
Oh man, he got down on that dog like Ramsey Bolton, man.
So DesignerCon.
DesignerCon was fantastic. Again, food was great. Jose loved it.
If you haven't had a chance to check it out, not the hot dog, DesignerCon. If you haven't had a chance to check out DesignerCon, do yourself a favor. Next year, it will be in December at the Anaheim Convention Center yet again, and it is 100% worth your time to go down there and look and check out all the amazing artwork, all the amazing and very passionate people that are involved in all of these projects, and just take the family, man. There's really something for everyone. Everyone can enjoy DesignerCon.
So there you go, guys. Thanks again to the team at DesignerCon for allowing us to cover the event and checking it out. And we can't wait for next year.
We appreciate y'all.
Until then, we're in the Comic Cave and we're out.